Hey everybody, welcome back to Kiki Loves Nigeria. How's everybody doing? Hey, if I sound funny, y'all know why. It's a new set of aligners. And this is how they sound when they first go in. So look, today we're going to talk about something really important. Well, first let me introduce myself. My name's Kiki Loves Nigeria, and I am a YouTube content creator. And what I talk about on my channel, I talk about things that impact our repat journey. Okay. So I talk about anything, really, just pretty much anything that impacts our journey. Okay. So here lately, what I've been talking about is there's been a series of women, African American women, who have been passing away just all of a sudden in the Gambia. But the answers that were given, to explain their passing is just not making sense to us. So, as I look further into these passings of these women, I find out there's a common theme. And the common theme is that most of these women belong to this social organization called Sisters International, and they all were estranged from their family. They all were not connected to their family. All three of them had repatriated, and all three of them had somehow been involved with bumpsters. Not only did I find out that after I was doing my research, wait, let me make sure I'm going down this. I'm saying what I'm supposed to say. So I want to go to the script. Let me look real quick. So, okay. So after I was doing the research, I started finding things. People started sending me things. When I started asking questions, that's usually what happens. When I start asking questions, people start to send me things, okay? Send me information that they feel like you guys should know, that we should know as a community. Beautiful, come here. So people send me stuff, okay? Turn this light on for me. Push that button. See that blue button? Thank you. So people start to send me things, okay? So I started getting these um, screenshots from meetings from Sisters International. Okay. They were having these, I guess they were private meetings within their organization. So they would have like the members, and then they would have the upper echelon, I'm going to call them, of members. And they would talk about certain things. It seemed to me like they controlled the information. They controlled what we got, what information we got about the Gambia that they put out, this group controlled. Okay. And when I started getting these information from this member, this is a member, this lady is a member of this group. Okay. So that's why I said Sisters International, whoever, I don't know what they think, but this is a member who smiles in their face every day. And they're just sick of their nonsense. They're sick of the backstabbing. They're seeing that people are losing their lives because of this backstabbing and this holding information. Because see, when people hold on to information, that's a sense of power. Okay? Because I know something you don't know. And weak-minded people who are desperate for power, that's one thing they'll do. They'll hold on to information. They won't tell you. They'll tell you what they want you to know. But everything else, they control that. And I found just through receiving this information that this is what they were doing. But what was wrong with this, what was so wrong with this was that this information they were holding, it had to do with our safety. It had to do with our safety as women, as single women. They are encouraging single women to come to the Gambia, to repatriate, to visit. They're giving consultations, making videos, but they're not telling us that it's not safe. right now, it's not safe for a single woman to go to the Gambia. They're talking about this amongst themselves, but not telling us this. Even Veronica, even Veronica. And this is what bothered me. This is why I said I got to do this live because I had to bring it to you guys. I had to let you know what's really going on over there. I had to let you know. Because one thing I know is that when people get hungry, they get desperate. When people get hungry, they do anything. And if they see you and they think you have money, guess who they're going to come after? You. But nobody in the Gambia is telling us this, except for the police are reporting this, the news people are reporting this, but they're making it seem, these repats like, this isn't us. When we've seen what was going on in Dalabah states, we've seen that. But the repats weren't telling us about that. We've seen them get broken into. But usually what they get broken into, they just use it as an opportunity to raise money. They don't warn us. Not one time have they told us, just hold on. Not right now. Let things settle down. Let this batch of repats that came over here that was mental cases, that were liars, that were cheaters, let them fizz out before you come over here. Because they got these people thinking it's something that it's not. Gambia bases its prices, from what I understand, on the dollar. Why would you do that? Why would you base your prices on the dollar? Because they're letting you know what's important to them. They're tourists. Their foreign commerce is what they are concerned about. And we've come over there with all this PPP, fake fraud loan money. We've come over here with what was that money we got when it was pandemic money? And we made people think we had money that we didn't have. And now people are still waiting for that influx for us to still have that money, but we don't have that money anymore. That money is gone. That wasn't real money. But these people who went over there, they made it seem like it was. They made it seem like we had money like that it was never ending. And now that it's gone, and now that there's things are hard, there's no money to be spending like that. But the Gambians still think it is. So who becomes the target? Who becomes the target? The single African American female who comes over there with all her money, which she's probably gotten from someone passing away, which is insurance money, or she probably took a buyout from her job, or it was back in the day when it was the PPP money. But this isn't real money they're over there with. So this is what I'm noticing when I'm looking at these screenshots. And I'm asking myself, why aren't they telling us this stuff? I'm like, this woman, she got to be getting some money, y'all, that I can't find. Other than this consultation fees. I don't know if she charges fees or not, but I can't find the money. But she got to be getting something. Either her ego is being stroked or there's some fees being paid somewhere, but she's getting some kind of money or some kind of ego boost out of women running to her and them telling you that the Gambia is the place to be and not telling you the full truth. But they know the full truth. That little clickety click, 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 they know the full truth. And I couldn't hold it anymore. I said, okay, I can't do another video about Veronica. until I reveal this information. So it was so much, y'all, that I had to do a video, okay? Because I had to make sure I got all the video clips, okay? I had to make sure I got all the video clips in here, all right? So I did a video. So let me put y'all comments up here. Hey, Deborah, how you doing? And hey, cousin, how you doing? So that's what I had to do because this was just too much. And I had to just make sure all of it, word for word, was in here. So we're going to start with this video, then I'm going to stop the video. We're going to read our comments, and then we're going to pause and talk about it. Okay, so this is my receipts video. All right, so let's go with this. Let me get over here to where I need to go to. Hold on, y'all. Let me figure this out real quick. I'm trying to figure out now how to get back to playing the video. Okay. Let me exit this. Hold on, y'all. Okay. It's
Tell
telling me
you the
start.
comments that I get from Sisters International, this business. These comments are so bad that most of the time YouTube blocks them. And I have to go to the blocked videos, the videos that are held for review. I have to go to there to get the comments. Okay. So I'm sorry, I meant to say comments. So I want y'all to see this. Okay. What I have to do to see their comments. And then they will paste the same, you know, offensive comment that YouTube says violates their guidelines. They'll paste this same comment over and over and over again throughout my channel, and they're a business that they want us to take serious. Okay, so check this out, y'all. So this is what I got to do. I got to go to held for review and apply. And look who you see, Sisters International. Look, nobody but them. This is how silly they are. This is a business, as she says. What serious business does this? Now I'm going to read you. Look at that. Some of them, they've deleted them because, they've been on here for so long. So let's read this one. It says, this is all fabricated, SHIT. The business just said that. Sisters International is an open group and have many women from the U.S. So why are you still trying to create, they're trying to say division. Division in a country you can't even afford to visit more than 2 weeks with your fake husband. We all know he doesn't exist. They said don't, but it doesn't exist. People. Let me continue.
Okay, now let's stop right there. This is how you know these women are just silly and arrogant. They know nothing about me. If they would have just took the time to go through my channel, they would have seen how many times I've been to Africa. They would have seen how many times I've been to Gambia. They would have seen. They would have known. They wouldn't have just sounded so ridiculous that I can't afford to go for 2 weeks. See? But arrogant people will do that. People who think they control power and information, they will do that. Because I don't need to go research you. I know about you. I can look at you and tell who you are. You're an African American lady. You don't know anything about Africa. You're broke. You can only come over here for 2 weeks at a time. That's their stereotypical view of African American women. Because this is surely not who I am. This is surely not Kiki Loves Nigeria. This is who they think. This is what they think of African American women. So let's continue with this I don't even know what to call this.
You and your fake accounts are so sad. This is what this business is writing to me on my channel, and YouTube found it so offensive that they blocked it. Let me continue. You and your fake accounts are so sad. Anyone who believes this mess is in your own head, or you're paying them to lick your ass. Wow. I just don't do businesses with businesses that talk like this. I don't know any businesses that talk like this. I don't know any professional people who talk like this when they're conducting business. Someone is truly playing you like a fiddle, as you have taken bits from all over the media and said it's all from the Sisters International group. Who really believes this crap? This is how you know it came from them, because this is somewhat true. This stuff did not come from all over social media. It came from two private groups, Sisters International's Inner Circle and this European group, which does not mean it's just all white women.
Mm-hmm.
It's Europeans. Europe is a continent, people. And this European group called Scammers in the Gambia. And they're private groups. So I can assure you their information is not posted all over social media. And I don't have time to look all over social media. This information was sent to me, ma'am, by a member of their organization, both of those organizations. So I think that these people have double memberships in these groups. I think that's what they do. They join multiple private groups.
And another reason I think that is because this, remember the last live we did? The lady, the Scammers International group, they had a picture of Jack. That was the picture of Jack and Veronica when they were at the trade show in the Gambia. How did they know about that? How did they know about Veronica if this was supposed to be European only members? How did they know about that? How do they know about Veronica, African American lady? And that picture was recent. How did they know that? So I'm thinking these people are in multiple groups and they're sharing this information amongst themselves. It's another reason why I think that.
Private information. That's what I think is going on. So let's continue. Mind control, indeed. Is this what you're trying to do? You need to be reported, spreading all this fabricated, fake rubbish, and using your fake YouTube accounts to agree and comment with yourself. We all see you. Yeah. Who does that? They do. They do. Because no normal person will create a YouTube account and have a conversation with themselves unless they're mentally unstable. Now, this is coming from a business, okay? I swear you need to see a shrink because you are crazy. This is what this business is saying about me, because I'm daring to question them about what they know about 3 women who have passed away in the Gambia and who were members of their association. So because I'm questioning everything, I need to see a shrink because I'm crazy.
Again, this is how you know you are dealing with someone who's obsessed with power. These people are obsessed with power because how dare you question me? How dare you? Who do you think you are? You got to be crazy, Kiki, to question me. Who do you think you are, you little African American? You have no right to question me. Everybody's ways and their actions reveal who they are. If you just listen to people talk, watch what they do, they're going to show you who they are. This Sisters International, in my opinion, they want minions. They want people they can control your thinking. They don't want you people who ask questions. So they look for people who are broken down. They look for people who are wounded. They look for people who are hurt because I can manipulate your mind easily when you're like that. You're not going to question me. You're going to follow me and you're going to obey me. And even though you know it's wrong to keep these secrets, you still keep.
According to Sisters International, the business. Leave Gambia alone and go back to Nigeria. Oh, we forgot. Nigeria doesn't want you. Well, go to HELL then. Are y'all serious? This is what these business people are saying to me on my business channel. So let me finish. We all know Veronica did not like you, and you have no friends in the Gambia. This is why you are bitter and jealous. So go find something else to spend your boring life on. Your life must be so sad for real. No, ma'am. Your life must be so sad when you still live off likes and friendships. How sad is your life? Remember, you got your self-esteem from V, the leader of the Goofy Girl group. That's where you got your self-esteem from. So, ma'am, before you try to check me, you need to check yourself. Now let's continue. These poor KIDS in your SCHOOL to be having you as a nasty, decayed TEACER. All you can TEACH them is to bully people and spread false rumors on social media
Oh my
for a
God.
big attention. What's up? Did mommy not give you enough love when you were little? Listen to that. Listen, this is the lady who's over 50 and sickly and is telling the world, I get my self-esteem from the leader of Sisters International. I was nothing until I met her. And you're trying to sling insults my way? Let's continue. Now, this will probably get deleted as you delete anyone's comment that don't agree with anyway. She's trying to say with you anyway. Thanks for mine and V's picture. It's a nice one.
Oh, okay,
Any
there you
more
go.
time or energy on someone is sick and delusional. Bye. But as you see, they continue to comment. Look at all this. They continue to comment and sling their little insults. And yeah, this is the lady who looked like she got some kind of kidney disease. If
Mhm.
I was her, I wouldn't be talking about anybody,
No, I
especially
wouldn't.
Nigeria. I would be sitting down trying to get my life right.
Right,
Let's continue
exactly.
with these out.
Exactly. So we're going to start right there. So that was the first. Now look, these are the comments they were accusing me of deleting. Okay, I don't delete anything. Like I told you, YouTube will hide the comments. And even when I was reviewing the comments and telling them to let the comments through, YouTube will still take the comment down. They will still take the comment down. So this is the mindset of these women, these old grown women. Okay, this is their mindset. That's why you can't question them. Because look, I mean, look at how she came at me. They know nothing about me except what they heard and what they put in their little minds, what they think of African American women. Because all you had to do was click on the thumbnail and go through my channel. You could have seen everything about me right there. But they don't even do that. They just go in for the attack, and now they look foolish. And there's another one. There's another one where they attack these women, y'all. Let me get these comments. Hey, places and spaces. They attack these African American women, okay? Because they stereotype about African Americans, okay? Hey, Jaja. Oh, good. Thank you. So they have this stereotype. They let you know they stereotype about African American women because they went through. Yeah, haters gonna hate. That's what they do. That's their job. You know, that's what my grandmother used to tell me. You know, if you ain't got haters, like Cat Williams say, you ain't on your job. You know, so I feel like I'm on my job. You know, if that's what y'all gonna do, that's what y'all gonna do. You know, I don't care. Hey, I play with toys, but I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna do what, like my grandma said, I'm gonna do what God. I'm gonna do what God loves, and that's tell the truth. Okay. I can't wait to see you tell the stories of the other African countries. Yeah, I got to find out about that because that's my goal next to move to the other African countries. The same thing is going on like in the Gambia, yes, because people have been writing me, people, and been asking me to talk about Ghana, to talk about Tanzania. So I got to finish one story before I can jump to another story. So, but I'm coming. I promise you. I am coming. Okay? So I'm coming. Just give me time to get there. So that's okay. So these women are like that. They don't really like us, but they like that money. They like them dollars if that's in our pockets, you know. So they're going to say whatever they need to say to get us to give up that money. You know, and once you give up that money, honey, and you in Gambia, you pretty much on your own. I'm telling you. This is what happened to Veronica. This is what happened to all three of these women. They were on their own when they were in the Gambia. After her house was broken in the first time, they should have told her to get out of that house, but they didn't. Y'all see that? She was still in that house. Somebody could have said, "Oh, I'll come over and stay with you." Nobody went to stay with her. Right, exactly. What kind of business since and then tell me they gonna sue me? You gonna sue me? And it's I ain't done with the correspondence, honey. There's more. There's more. They're gonna sue me. So these are my receipts that I'm gonna present to the court, honey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This ain't it. This ain't all of what they done said about me. Oh, it's yeah. Wait till you see the rest. Yeah, that's what I said. What kind of business is this? You're not a for real business. You're just taking these women's money. You making them think you're a business, but you're not. Business don't behave like this. First of all, hi everyone. Secondly, sounds like somebody has too much time. Yeah, she got a lot of time on her hands. Yeah, she got a lot of time on her hands. She is feeling some kind of heat. Yeah, she is. Because she want me to stop, but I'm not. She sounds crazy though. She sounds foolish. Who are you to tell me not to question you? Who are you? Who are you? Even God says to question him. But we can't question you. We can't question your organization. And because I do, you gonna sue me? You gonna come to my channel and stalk my channel? Plaster all these stupid comments over my channel. YouTube removed every last one of them, except for the ones where you were talking halfway normal. And then you want to say, I'm the problem? Then you want to come and say, I'm the problem? When y'all do and say, I'm the bully, but it's two of y'all coming on my channel? It's two of y'all saying all this stuff about me, but I'm the bully? Really? I'm the bully. When I come on your channel, I say things that make sense. When you come on my channel, you just say ridiculous insults that are so bad that YouTube has to block them because they break community guidelines. I cannot wait to go and say that in a court of law about Sisters International. My retainer job. I mean, a liar. I gotta make sure they end right. All right, so let's see. Let's look at the next message these chicks sent me. Let me tell you what they did here, okay? After the show, I'm going to release this video, so I'm going to skip around. I'm going to release this video so y'all can go through the receipts and watch it and see it again. I mean, a video receipt. So remember when I said I had a fake account and I was pretending to be a member and I was one of the members. Well, guess what they did? They went and looked for any name that sounds African American. And guess what they did? They went and attacked this person. They went and attacked this person, this LaShawn lady. They went and attacked her. They went and attacked her. They came on my channel. They put her full name in another comment. Okay, I got a video of that one. Her name and another girl named Dana or Dion. Any name they thought sounded African American. They put it out there that they were me and they were a fake account. So just imagine what them women went to those women's accounts and did. Just imagine. That's irresponsible, people. This business is irresponsible. I can't wait to go to court and present this in a court of law. They said these two women were me. They came on my channel calling me these ladies' names, saying they were me. I don't even know them. They don't even know me. But they put it out there to their community. Came on my channel, and this is what they said. Listen to what they said.
I'm Kiki Loves Nigeria. I'm known for telling the truth. So I don't do lies. So let's see what she says. She says, LaShawn, this is all fabricated rubbish. Sisters International is an open group and we have many women from the US. So why are you still trying to create division in a country you can't even afford to visit more than 2 weeks with your fake husband who, I'm sorry, we all know who doesn't exist. So they're obsessed with that, y'all. Because y'all see, this is the second time they done said that. So this is what they're really mad about. Because don't nobody want to wife them. You and your fake accounts are so sad. Anyone who believes this mess is in your head or you are paying them to lick your ass. Remember, they said that in the last message. Someone is truly playing you like a fiddle as you have taken bits. This is the stuff they said in the other message, y'all. So I'm going to skip that. So some of this they repeated. The mind control indeed. Listen to this, y'all. Mind control indeed. LaShawn, is this what you're trying to do with your witchcraft? See? You need to be reported for spreading this fabricated rubbish. This is just repeating the same old thing. LaShawn, many brothers and sisters in and outside of the Gambia, listen, y'all, are not happy with your constant bully of repats in Africa. I swear you need to see a shrink because you are crazy. LaShawn, leave Gambia alone. So that's the same thing about go back to Nigeria. We all know Veronica didn't like you. Same thing, poor kids. Same thing. Same thing. So this is pretty much, you keep putting mine and V's pictures in your videos. I think you love us, are jealous and obsessed with us. This is still the sick lady talking. Man, sick lady, if I was you, I wouldn't be talking. I'd be sitting down, trying to heal, not on here trying to pick a war with Kiki Loves Nigeria. I would not be waging these insults her way. I just would not be doing that. Sick or not, I just wouldn't. Like you've been jealous and obsessed for years with others in the Gambia. Jealous and obsessed of what? You guys, you know, they always want to say somebody's jealous and obsessed, but they can't tell you why. Why would that person be jealous and obsessed with me? That's the first question.
So I'm going to skip around because I'm going to release the video because I just had to comment while I was making the video. But, you know, they always want to say that somebody's jealous. They always want to say I'm jealous. Jealous of what? Jealous of what? Do they ever sit and say, before somebody has to be jealous, I gotta say, what do I have that she wants that she cannot have? Nothing. 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 They don't have anything that I want that I cannot have. So what am I jealous of? Surely not the way they look. I'm not jealous of that. Surely not the way they live. I'm not jealous of that. Surely not of their men, because I've never seen them with me. I see them with each other. I see them with bumpsters, but I've never seen them with a Gambian man. So I'm surely not jealous of that. So make it make sense, people. And this again, this is the business writing this to me. This is what this business is writing to me. It says Sisters International. This is the business writing this to me. And again, this is another comment YouTube found so inflammatory. It broke their policy that they refused to release it. And I had to go in to comments, as you see, held for review because it was just too much.
You gotta ask. I'm
Okay, I'm gonna skip around a little bit.
has been deleted and hid by YouTube. As you can see at the top of this post, it says held for review. YouTube automatically does this. My name is not LaShawn. I don't create fake profiles. I don't do any of this. Ma'am, you are the one who are sick and delusional.
All right, we're gonna stop there. Let me get y'all comments. And I really hate that I did that because I put two other women, at risk because I did it for a good reason though. I didn't want them to know I had a source inside of Sisters International. I didn't want them to know that. But when I talked to my source and we both saw that they were attacking these two other women who had nothing to do with it, then we both agreed, yeah, you need to tell that wasn't you, that you did not create fake profiles, and that there is someone inside the group. There is someone inside of their group giving me this information. And so they went after these two women. They went after these two women because they had two names that sounded like African American women. So they went after them and said they were me. And you think these women seriously care about African American women? You seriously think that? Wait till I get to the other one. Hold on, I have more. And then you tell me they don't care about any women. They don't care about one woman. Sisters International is never taking you to court. They don't dare try. Oh, but I want them to. I want them to. I want you to know I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm practicing. I'm practicing. I'm practicing, honey. I'm practicing. I'm waiting for you, chicky, chick. I'm waiting. Where you wanted this to go down at? Because I got facts for days. You said fabricator. How do I fabricate videos? How do I fabricate forwarded messages? How do I fabricate that? I don't fabricate anything. I don't have time to fabricate anything. And YouTube doesn't pay anybody enough to fabricate anything. You people are just impressed by your YouTube fame and you lose your minds because it sure is not this YouTube money. Because that's change. That ain't even change. I don't know what that is. It's disgraceful and alarming that these snakes' viewpoint on any woman's value is her husband's money and nationality. And nationality, their mindset and narrative of women is very familiar. Yeah, that's what they think. Greetings, chat. Hello, Deborah. Let's see. Uh, Jealous people have to hustle each other online to make a living. Yeah, they do. And that's what they do. They hustle each other. And then when they get tired of hustling each other, they try to hustle us. They make a living. None of these people look prosperous. They're not. None of them are. And that's the thing, none of them are. They weren't prosperous before they left, and they aren't prosperous in Gambia. And when you come there and you look like you're prosperous, oh, I think that you become enemy number one. But they don't tell you that. But I think you do. I want to know how she knows Veronica passed from asthma and she knows about the herb. She didn't say. Thank you. I want to know also. But when I questioned her, she told me she was going to sue me. Remember? She's going to take, she sent me a fake cease and desist in the comment section saying she's going to sue me. She's going to take me to court because I want to know, how do you know? And I believe she said Audrey passed from the same thing. Audrey, I think she said, correct me people if I'm wrong, but I believe she said that woman passed away from an asthma attack. But how do you have asthma and nobody here? You don't say all those videos we watched of Veronica's. I'm still watching videos. Not one time has this woman said anything about asthma. Not once. Not once. But they know about asthma. They know about asthma, but they never, but we don't know about asthma. How come we don't know about asthma? How come we don't know about asthma?
Dealing with. This is the same stuff. Yeah, this is Veronica had asthma.
All right, so this is the one, this is my receipt that I'm producing along with the videos that say how Veronica got sick. Okay, because she clearly said she was sick. Remember, she said she was deathly ill. She didn't say I had an asthma attack and I couldn't breathe. She said I got deathly ill when I was in the Gambia, right? This is the receipt Sisters International had all along. But they could have told us this, what sickness she was talking about, but they didn't. So let's hear this.
You know, and in the intensive care unit, someone actually said she had an asthma attack that was so bad she was in the intensive care unit. But my question is, who paid for that?
Exactly. Who paid for it, Miss Gail Howe? Did you? And what hospital in the Gambia has an intensive care unit? You telling everything, tell that. Because it's not free. They don't have insurance. Veronica didn't have money. Who paid for it? Who paid for the ICU unit that she was in April while she was making videos, building her tourism company? Who paid for the ICU unit, Miss Gail Howe? Who paid for it? You're all in the comment section saying you got facts, you know she died from an asthma attack. Where's your proof? Because even if she was in the hospital for an asthma attack, that doesn't mean that's what she passed away from on October 3rd. Where do y'all get all this information from? But then when we question y'all, you want to tell me you gonna sue me? Let's do it then.
You can't just go to the intensive care unit. You got to pay up front for that. And I didn't know Gambia had an intensive care unit. I didn't know that. She never even mentioned. She mentioned that she was sick and that she felt like she was dying and food poisoning people in Africa. Because I've had that food poisoning. I think it was more of water though. I think I drank the water. That will make you sick. But you know, no time. And she says that she's going to start selling safe foods. They sell us food. Veronica had asthma, and Veronica was sickly, and that Veronica was, in the intensive care unit. Someone actually said she had an asthma attack that was so bad she was in the intensive care unit. But my question is, who paid for that? But not one time does she say that she had asthma, her asthma, unclean air. Why didn't she go on a fight for that if she had asthma? Why didn't she go on a fight for pollution, air pollution? Why didn't she talk about that? If she had asthma, to me, that was a priority to her because of her asthma, of her receipt that debunks their argument that Veronica had asthma and Veronica was sickly, and that Veronica was in the intensive care unit. Someone actually said she had an asthma attack that was so bad she was in the intensive care unit. But my question is, who paid for that?
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to
You
find the
can't just go
beginning
to
of
the
this
intensive care unit. You got to
while I'm
pay up
reading
front
it.
for that. And I didn't know Gambia had an intensive care unit.
Well, I don't want y'all to have to listen to all this.
I didn't know that. She never even mentioned. She mentioned that she was sick and that she felt like she was dying and food poisoning people in Africa because of her asthma, of her not being able to breathe. Or those Lebanon people who own those stores. She told us not to shop at King's Bakery.
Okay, so let me back up. Let me
Feel
just
that
tell
the
y'all what
whole
this is about.
Gambia is unsafe because it is a few
Okay,
bakery, but not one time did she tell us
so let me back
you are
up
the
and tell.
one who are sick and delusional. But this is
Let me tell
another
y'all
one
because I
of
don't
mine
want to
who's
wait.
sickly, and that Veronica was
So in this receipt right here, this is when she's writing in her little group thing, and she's telling them she's starting Safe Foods International. She's starting this campaign against safe foods in the Gambia. Okay, and the reason why she's starting this campaign is because she has been food poisoned 7 times. She's gotten sick 7 times. Food poison 7 times. Okay, 7 times from where? Restaurants, eating at restaurants. So she wants to start this safe foods campaign in the Gambia. And she's saying she's going to go to these supermarkets and these mini markets, and they've been complying, and that some of these places have actually been doing what she said. They've been putting things on sale, and they have been, you know, if it's defrost, if it unfreezes, they've been not selling it. But then my question became, she didn't say anything in here about being asthma. She said she was going to sell food from her home. She said she was going to have a restaurant in her home. She said she was going to, what else was she going to do? She was going to continue her campaign, but she said nothing about asthma. Nothing, nothing. So this is her talking. So how come she didn't say, I was on my deathbed, I was in intensive care, I had an asthma attack, I almost died, I'm starting safe foods because I can't breathe. It doesn't make sense. But I'm starting to safe foods because I've been poisoned 7 times. Food poisoned 7 times is totally different. But then my question came, why? She clearly says she was poisoned at a restaurant, eating out at restaurants 7 times. So then why would you go after the supermarkets? Why would you go after the mini markets when that's not where you got the bad food from? The bad food, you clearly say, was the restaurants. So is it that these Sisters International really just wanted somebody to put on this campaign to step up the grocery stores to be to the standards that they wanted them to be? Because I can't understand, why would she go after the grocery store owners when they're not the ones who made her sick? She clearly says here, people, look, restaurant, restaurant 7 times. Restaurant. Food. I got food poisoning 7 times from a restaurant. Not I got food. I bought that bad food 7 times, rotten food 7 times, spoiled food 7 times. No. Then why was she going after the grocery store people? That doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand that. And I don't understand why her friends didn't say that to her. I don't understand that. What do y'all think that was all about? So
the
let me see
inner
what this I'm
circle of the
saying.
secret girl group. Why wasn't this post released to the public? Why didn't she tell us not to eat at the restaurants? Because you can get poisoned. Because she's been poisoned 7 times.
Exactly.
Why didn't she make a video
Exactly.
telling us?
Exactly. Because when I went to, why didn't they do that? Why did Veronica do that? See, she's got some responsibility in this also, people. She got some responsibility in this also. Because why didn't she tell us this? She made videos about everything else. Why didn't she say, don't go to the restaurants? They're not safe. I've been poisoned 7 times. I wouldn't have went. I didn't go to the grocery stores because she said don't go. They were selling bad food. Why didn't she say, don't go to the restaurants? Why didn't she name the restaurants? Because the second time I went to the Gambia, the third day I was there, I got sick because I ate at a restaurant. Why didn't she warn us? She didn't. She didn't. She didn't. None of them warned us. But here we are going out to all these restaurants, eating the food like it's nothing when they know we're taking a chance with our lives every time we go out and eat the food. Every single time.
Don't eat at those restaurants.
No,
Don't eat
never
at the
said that.
restaurant. She said don't shop at those stores. She
Yes.
told us don't shop at the Lebanon stores or those Lebanon people who own those stores. She told us not to shop at King's Bakery.
Yep, sure
And
did.
not one time did she tell us don't eat at the restaurants. She said I got sick from eating at the restaurants, people.
Exactly.
From restaurants.
Yeah.
Not food from the grocery stores. So why didn't she go after the restaurants? That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense to me. We see Sisters International made a video about.
All right, so let me check your comments now. See, I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Why didn't they tell us that? Not one time have they told us that. Not one time. We don't know. We don't know anything else about what happened to her stuff. No clue whatsoever. I bet Sisters International know. I bet they know. But we don't know. Why are these snakes fixated and curious on on finding out their royal identity? These, the real identity, there's no fake identity. They don't know the identity. It's none of your business. It's not. That's called an invasion of privacy. And if you do invade my privacy like that, I'm just going to have your video removed or whatever it is. I'm going to have it removed because you can't do that. You can't put people's private, people who don't want to be on YouTube, you can't put them on YouTube, people. Don't y'all get that? Everybody don't want to be on YouTube, people. Y'all just sound ridiculous. Nobody, if you don't want to be on YouTube, you can't make them. And YouTube has strict privacy guidelines about that. That's why Travel with Tay Tay's video got removed. Because you cannot invade people's private lives like that. As a sub of Veronica's YouTube channel, she never said anything about a medical condition, and she never had an inhaler. Her illnesses may have been food poisoning. We got it here in the U.S. often. Yes. Yeah. That's what she said. Food poisoning. That's all she talked about. That's all she said was food poisoning, Miss Pinky. She didn't say anything else. She said food poisoning. So I don't know where they get all this other stuff from. Good question. I was wondering who supposedly paid for her. Yeah, who paid for it? That's what I want to know. They talking about she was in intensive care, she was in the hospital. Who paid for that? They didn't tell us that part. Is it like the US, you can't go? No, it's not like here. You cannot go. If you don't have the money up front, you cannot go. No, you cannot go. They don't bill you nothing. If you don't have the money, you cannot go. They will not see you. Yeah, it sounds like a convenient cover. Also, Veronica said her money stopped in September. That may be why it is. Why she only had $20. And she didn't have I thought she had a retirement or something, but I guess she didn't. Yeah, I guess she didn't have a retirement. Stopped in September. That is why she only had $20 and a monthly money of hers. It did. And I don't think she had monthly money. It didn't sound like it because she said, all my money is gone. So it didn't sound like she had monthly money, like a retirement or a disability. It didn't sound like that. Seven, yeah, no. But why not? Why not? But why not tell us? Why not tell us? You know we love to go eat out. You know we love to go eat out. African American women, that's our favorite thing to do. Get together or even by ourselves. We love to go eat out. That's what I did all the time in Gambia. The second time I went, not this time during the rainy season, but the second time I went. That's all I did every day. I looked for a new place to go, a new restaurant to try. But if I would have known this woman had been food poisoned 7 times, there's no way. There's no way I would have been doing that. No way. No way I would have been doing that. No way. But nobody told us that. Nobody told us that. We're going to restaurants willy nilly, like, oh, it's fine. Yeah, she did have nice things. I know she had nice things. We don't know what happened to them. You know, we're not going to know that. We'll never know that. I just barely found out what happened to Audrey's thing. Seeing the store fruits triggered her, Kiki. Oh, seeing the food in the store. She should have went to those restaurants. That should have triggered her. She should have told us who the restaurants are so we could have demanded cleaner standards at the restaurants. Those restaurants are probably owned by European people who have money who can fix it. It's a good point. She should have gone. Yeah, she should have gone after the restaurant. Yeah, yeah, because that's where we spend all that money. Those restaurants are expensive. Uh, we get food poisoning often here in the U.S. Yeah, because the food. She's right. It's easy to get food poisoning in the U.S. Because of the food handlers in the restaurants are not washing hands properly. Food is not stored at the right temperature. Now, if that's happening here, what do you think is happening over there? What do you think is happening over there? Nobody's washing hands. Nobody's wearing gloves. Nobody has masks when they're coughing and sneezing. None of that. Nobody has hair nets. I never got food poisoning before. Not, oh, it's horrible. Food poisoning is horrible. I'm not, I'm at work listening. You make it make sense. Yes, make it make sense. Why not expose the restaurants? If you, right, that's what I didn't get. That's what I'm sitting here like, what? The restaurants? Not one time did she say, I bought bad meat from XYZ restaurant. I bought bad eggs from XYZ restaurant. No. She said the restaurants were bad. But you're targeting the grocery stores? I'm confused. I'm confused. Just like I'm confused why they're not telling us about what's going on over there. Um, you just got my tummy ache and food poisoning lasts only 24 hours. And you, oh no, when I not the kind to get in Africa, honey. It would last. Like I said, mine came from water, and it lasts for 40 days and for 40 nights. And once I got back here, I had to go in the hospital for 4 days, and I was on 4 different types of antibiotics. Yes, yes, that stuff is serious, very serious. Yes, very serious. So I don't understand why we weren't warned. Just like I don't understand why this video. Let me let y'all listen to this.
Somebody who was beaten and robbed and hospitalized in the Gambia, right? But look, if there's supposed to be this consulting group to help women transition to Africa, to the Gambia, why would they make this video? For this video be public, because it was public at one time, but then they changed it. The member of the group told me, who forwarded me this video, told me that this video was public at one time, and then they made it private. It said, this is this discussion we had last year about women's safety when Mariama was attacked. Please don't feel that the whole Gambia is unsafe because it is a minority few. Now, this is when I started noticing she's trying to play down to the public the safety issue in the Gambia. And like I said, look what happens when we click on the video. Members only. You got to pay to see this video. Now, if this is truly a sister group, if this group is this business is truly out here to help us, why would something so important as being a woman who's beaten and robbed and hospitalized, why is that for members who pay? Why? If this group is truly there to assist us in repatriating and visiting the Gambia, why are we paying them to learn how to stay safe in the Gambia? See.
All right. So that was another thing I found strange. This is the video. So you know there's a woman, somebody you know has been beaten and robbed. But instead of you plastering that all over your YouTube channel, that's for members only. That's for the people who pay. If y'all not paying, we not telling y'all anything. What kind of sister group is that? What kind of sister group is that? How do you have information about women being beaten and robbed, but you got to pay you to get the information? I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what's that called. And this is a business. Maybe this is off topic, but there was also a controversy in the local news about a woman spraying insecticide on fish. Yeah, I know it is yeah, it is a lot off topic, but the insecticide can make people sick. No, it's not off topic. You're right. It is not, Gina, because insecticide is poison and it can make you sick. Okay, so that's kind of poison too. But she wasn't talking about that. She was talking about restaurants. The restaurants made her sick. She didn't even say she bought fish from the market, from the women on the street, and they made her sick. She didn't say that. She said the restaurants. Yeah, I almost died from food poisoning in Africa. Yeah, honey, all I could do, I'm telling y'all, for 40 days and for 40 nights, I would just pray. I would get up. I would sit up in bed. I would drink yogurt because I couldn't eat anything because everything felt like my digestive tract felt like it was completely wrong. Like something had just ripped all the skin off, the lining was gone. Yeah, I had Gaviscon, but Gaviscon over there, you got to get a prescription for it. And I was drinking that so fast that the pharmacy wouldn't even give me another prescription for it. Yeah, I had to get home. When I got home, like I said, I fainted because I was dehydrated. I was dehydrated. I fainted. I had to go to the hospital. I was in the hospital for 4 days. And that was from a restaurant. A restaurant. So these restaurants are serious. There's some things we need to be warned about them, y'all. Yeah. Look, y'all, I was thinking about Jesus. 40 days and for 40 nights. Because that's when I went to Nigeria. I was testing myself, to see how long I could stay. So each time I would up it, I would up it, I would up it. So I upped it. 40 days was the longest I could do. So when I got sick, I was 40 days and 40 nights, and I said, oh Lord. I said, I felt like Jesus walking through the valley of death. And I was praying. I was praying, y'all. I was praying. I was having dreams about my ancestors. I was praying because I was sick, sick, sick. So I know that food poisoning ain't no joke. Uh, my point is, you really have to be careful when you get food. Yes, yes, you have to. And that's why this last time I prepared my own food, and until now on, I'm not going to any restaurants. After reading this message, and this was a leaked message, y'all. This wasn't out to the public. This message was leaked. If this person didn't have a conscience and felt like I'll tell Kiki, because Kiki will tell the world. If this person did not have a conscience, we still would not know. We still would not know not to go to the restaurants because that's where Veronica got sick, not the grocery stores. Yeah, this, what does it say? It says, yeah, the store, yeah, the story is they had the fresh fresh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. The fresh fish out before it was cooked, and it drew flies, so they stayed the fish. They sprayed it with it. Yeah, called sniper. Yes, I heard about that, and that makes you sick. Yes, that can make you sick. Yes. So this is very serious, people. That should be the news for everyone. Yeah, it should be news for everyone. Why was it just news for them? Why was it just news for the inner circle? Why wasn't it news for the whole Repat community? That's why I said I had to stop with the last video. It's one more video I have to do about Veronica before we talk about what we think happened. I had to stop and present y'all with these facts that it is not safe over there. And they all knew it. Even Veronica knew it. But she didn't tell us. We didn't see no video about this. We've been watching her videos for 2 weeks now. Not one video. Yeah, scandalous. It was very scandalous to do us like that. Sprayed the meat. I'm sorry. Yeah, we know what you meant. It was very scandalous to do us like that. Why not tell us the truth? Why share the truth among yourselves? Put us all at risk. I'm going over there eating at all these local restaurants, not knowing you went over there and ate at them local restaurants and got sick as a dog. But you didn't tell us, Veronica. Why not? You told your sister girl group, but you didn't tell us. Don't you think we needed to know? Don't you think we don't want to get sick? Don't y'all think we got a right to know? That news should, yeah, it should have been spread everywhere. Sisters International is a hustle. Those women are poor from the UK. Yeah, you can tell they poor. Only poor people act like that. Sisters International, yeah, they are. Some poor women who ain't got no use to no power, used to nothing. Because somebody with class and style, a real business, is not going to come on my channel and talk to me like that. Number one, and number two, a real business with classy women, they're going to release the truth. They're going to tell you. They're not going to put you at risk. They're not. These women are nothing. They're not going to hide the truth from us. They're not going to name two women that they don't even know who they think have stereotypical African American names and say that they're me and they're not. Girl, I remember I was like, get that. Yeah, remember that? Yeah, and then the Wi-Fi wasn't working. They weren't hearing from me regularly. It was crazy. It was crazy. But I had family that loved me. And every time I go to Africa, they track me. They like, oh no, we ain't heard from you. Where you been? Where you at? Yeah, it was crazy. I was praying that time, y'all. I was praying, praying, praying. I had to get out of there. I was sick, sick. And it came from drinking two, I had two mixed drinks. I wanted to the nightlife in Nigeria, Lagos. And I wanted to taste the drinks to see how they taste, if they taste like our drinks. So I had a Long Island iced tea. There's a lot of ice in there. It was very good. Tastes totally different from the way we make them. That night, I got sick. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I had no idea it was the drink. The next day, I thought, okay, maybe if I go get something cool, some ice that'll cool off my stomach. Went back to this nice restaurant, got another drink. This was a margarita. They make theirs with lime. It was delicious. Crushed ice, their water. I was so sick. I was so sick. And I didn't even realize it until I got home and got to the hospital. And I asked her, could it have been the ice? She said, why? Did you drink some water? And when I went to the village, they didn't have water. They don't have stores out there. So I was in northern Nigeria, middle northern Nigeria, and there was no stores. They had these little packets of water, but they didn't have water, bottled water. And the little packets of water was just their local bottled water. And I drank that also. And when I drank that, y'all, I got so sick instantly because everything inside of me knew that was not water. That was not the water I was used to. So it's very easy to get sick over there. Very easy. Uh, are the members of the secret girl group just no? And you know, they're I know, y'all. They are Aja of Freak. They are Cynthia from Black Acres. They're all the people in the Gambia. They're the people in the Gambia who call themselves the leaders in the Gambia. Those are the people who are getting this information. No, these ain't just UK Caribbean women. No, they ain't giving them information either. It's Cynthia from Black Acres. It's the Aisha Afrique lady. It's her. It's all the people y'all see in them videos. Remember when they went to that beach and they was doing that little spiritual thing when they was calling on all them spirits? Them people. It's the people y'all see them with. Them people she was out the beach with. Those people. It's the people in the Gambia. They want to call the shots in the Gambia. That's what this is about. It ain't about loyalty to our ethnicity. No. This is about we want to run the Gambia. And we're going to know the truth, but we'll be doggone if we tell them other African Americans the truth. So African Americans are betraying other African Americans. Veronica was in the group. There's a lot of women in that group that we don't know about. But I'm telling y'all who I think is in there. Yeah, but that's what they are. All right, y'all. So let's look at this next one.
That makes me think that Sisters International is withholding information about the safety of single women traveling to the Gambia. Now, listen to this one. I have been coming here for a very long time, but feel the need to let you know what happened to me yesterday. Now, you know, this is a private group. This is not posted all over social media like the sick Sister International lady wanted us to believe. The one that looks sick, her. The one that's posting all this stuff on my channel, her. Remember, she said I'm getting this from social media. No, as you see, y'all, these messages are forwarded to me. So listen, she said, I walk the beach every day at different times and know a lot of locals on the beach. I was walking back towards Senegambia at around 10:15 by the stretch of beach next to the monkey park. Two guys passed me, but then turned and followed me. There was one nearby. I'm sorry, there was no one nearby. One was behind me, one on my side. I was carrying my cap and my flip-flops and my phone. The one behind me tried to grab my phone, but I did not let him, and he ran off. The other guy continued to follow me and then slapped me around my face and grabbed my phone and ran off. The Juice Boys by Swiss Tavern walked me back to Senegambia. My friend then took me to the police station. 2 hours to fill in a form and get a reference number for my insurance. My advice, if walking alone, be careful. Do not take valuables. As the police said, every day this is happening. I am a strong person, so I will not, so it will not, she's trying to say not, deter me from returning. But I feel sad that someone coming for the first time would have this happen to them. I have never had a negative experience, and it is hard enough without this kind of thing happening. He is a member. Information.
All right. So what y'all think about that? What y'all think about that one? So how come they didn't tell us that? How come that was never released? That was from the secret girl group. That was what they sent to each other. They sent that around to each other. They talked about that in their little private group. Why didn't they tell us that, y'all? Why didn't they tell us that? Someone unalived Veronica. She was a threat. Yeah, I know. We're going to talk about that next week. I think so too. I really think so too. I know so. I shouldn't say I know so because I don't know so. But I feel just like you. She was a big threat. And these people were really jealous of her. They were these UK women, not UK women, I take that back. These Sisters International chicks, those two broads that be on my channel playing all the time, talking about their business, and they just two little girls in grown women bodies, them two. Yeah, they were really jealous of her. A lot of people were jealous of her because Veronica was the comeback kid. She was the comeback kid. And we're going to talk about that. I'm going to present that. But you're right. I believe that too. I believe that also. But what I don't understand, that's why I said they must be doing some kind of witchcraft and mind control, is why would she stay with these people? Why would she be cool with women who are like this? And you know, Veronica's, she don't seem like the type who would withhold information from people like this. So I don't know why she would do that. I know. Yeah, that was crazy. That was really crazy. Everybody was. They was like, oh no, I know. I know. That's why I love my cousins, y'all. I love my cousins, man. Uh, they are Caribbean. Yeah, they are. Well, I think they're Caribbean and they grew up. I don't know. Cause I don't know. Right. They are a bunch of crazies. That's all I know they are. I don't know what they are. They changed so much. The two leaders. Okay. Yeah, those are the ones they're the ones that decide what goes out and what doesn't. You know, they're the ones who decide. How can Black Acres call shot? Oh, because they all think they're shot callers. Because they think they're the founders of this repat movement. They think they think they are the people that you need to know and you need to be in with on this repat movement. And if you're not in with them, then you're not gonna have very much success over there. That's how they feel. Women don't have the rights. No, women don't have rights. Well, it depends on what you mean rights. Like what it depends. Um, Women better not walk alone over there or any poor country. Oh, we're going to talk about walking alone in a few minutes. She's lucky she wasn't grabbed. Right. Oh, we're going to get to that. Uh, Women alone aren't safe in Africa at all. No, just like here. Why would you wouldn't be walking around here at dark time. You wouldn't be walking around here at 10:15, okay, on a dark beach with your cap and your flip flops. You wouldn't be doing that here. Why would you go there and do that? Why would you think that was okay over there? You don't even know these people, but you think that's okay. You think that's okay. Let me read this one. I gotta make it. It is basic stuff. If you're going to encourage people to come to a particular country, you need to give them all the info they need. They will need to live there. The good, the bad, and the ugly. That's what I believe. And I don't understand why they feel like you can't tell the truth, why you got to lie. I don't understand that at all. I just don't. I don't understand that. I don't understand why they putting people's lives at risk like this. Oh, thank you. I don't. I don't understand that, y'all. I don't understand that. I'm still going to Tanzania next summer. Oh, good. See, that's what I mean. Because she wants to go. She wants to go. And it's meant for her to go. She knows everything that's going on in Tanzania, but she still wants to go. See, now she know how to move over there. If you paint it like a certain way, you're not gonna. So let's go back to this video. Let's look at this one, y'all. Let me go back. Listen to this one.
Member of the inner circle who is tired of seeing this happen. So here's another one. Might seem nighttime is dangerous, yet I met a small boy yesterday inside my kitchen stealing things during 2 o'clock prayers. He attacked me with the sharpest kitchen knife. I have many minor cuts and one deep head wound that needs stitches. Be careful.
Why weren't we ever told about that? This is in broad daylight. 2 o'clock prayers. 2 o'clock, I'm sitting out on the veranda in the Gambia. I'm not thinking nobody's going in people's houses, robbing them. When I was in Bruceby, I was alone at 2 o'clock. The guard had a second job he would go to. Nobody was there but me. And they're doing this. Small boys. That means small boys are breaking into your house in broad daylight and taking knives and cutting you and stabbing you. And they know about this. They know. Y'all see forwarded. It says forwarded. Somebody forwarded it to me. They know about this, people. Why didn't Veronica tell us? This was all out before she passed. Why didn't she tell us? Why didn't Sisters International tell us? Why didn't the other members of the girl group tell us? But one person did. One member did. She got tired of it. And she said Veronica's passing was enough. It's time to tell them everything these women know and how they hold on to information that can save people's lives. But they sit on the information and they keep it to themselves. They sit on the information and they keep it to themselves. Yes. All right, y'all. Let's listen to the next one. Let's listen to the next one.
Why didn't they tell us that? Why didn't anybody think enough of us to warn us about what's really going on? Information is coming from them out here. Sometimes our guards are down because we feel so free. Here's proof, and they know what's going on. This information is coming from them. This was in their private group. Let's finish. Other one. As women, please be careful out here. Sometimes our guards are down because we feel so free, but crime is everywhere. If you do have expensive things like phones and laptops, etc., please do not walk around with them on show. Also, have alarms and pepper spray or something to protect yourself in case of an attack. This incident happened to a guy on Sunday. Just reporting yet another incident here. I was mugged during the early hours of the Sunday morning by three young men with knives, 50 meters from my home in Kaloli. They cut my hand and stole my bag, my laptop, and iPad. I chased them, but couldn't help, but I couldn't help but think of the area as a whole, including tourists. It appears to be in Seracunda Black Market. The anti-crimes units have been very helpful so far. I think I was targeted because I'm known in the area, and I am pretty sure that the three men were in their 20s were Gambian. This is the third time I have been mugged in the last 3 months. They were all coordinated and attacked me at the same time from three sides. Lack of CCTV and any community policing in the area is limiting any ability to identify these people. I know that I am one of the increasing number of people to be attacked, Gambian tourists and expats. I have no idea if these guys are drugged and was surprised that they didn't stab me when they tried to take my phone and wallet as well, which I refused to give them. I'm aware that another group of men were arrested the same night for the same thing in the same area. I don't need to be reminded, people, to be careful, but I do wish that the local community would start policing these themselves. The police have limited resources. These guys are local and they are known. The damage that they are doing to the Gambia as a whole, including tourism, is becoming irreparable. Why didn't they tell us about this, people?
Mhm.
Another receipt.
Why didn't they tell us that? Why didn't they tell us that? And that one was bad. All of them are bad. No, I ain't gonna say that one was bad. They all was bad. Why did they tell us that? They'll have you thinking nothing bad happens in the Gambia if you watch our sister international videos and they accuse people of ruining your and they accuse people of ruining your reputation. Wait a minute, I'm going to read the rest of it. And they accuse people of ruining your reputation. I mean, of ruining your repatriation journey if you say anything bad. Yeah. If you say anything bad, you're going to ruin somebody's repatriation journey. But don't you think they're being robbed or unalive is going to ruin their repatriation journey? Or that doesn't matter. Just you guys need to know about that. My daughter and I know a travel agent going to. Oh, okay. This is about her going to Tanzania. I think they don't want to say anything bad because they don't want their money to be affected. That's what I've been hearing. That they don't want their money to be impacted, so they're not going to say anything bad. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. Um, Great discussions. Please help sharing the video by sharing the video. Thank you. And of course, my cousin says hit the like button, Show some love for Kiki. Um, Pinky, you're correct. Okay, that's them talking now. Those people are hungry and more desperate in Tanzania. They snatch phones. They are not telling us about it's because they are busy telling us about the crime in the illusion. No, what I am saying, are you, and you know what it is. If you don't, it's a bit, it's bad. LOL. Misery loves company. Yeah, they do. They do exactly. That's why they're not telling us the truth. Right? They're too busy trying to tell us what's going on here and make us think everything is lovely over there. All right. Let me see. Is this another one? Is this the same one? Let me see which one is it.
That the Gambia is not safe, and Sisters International know. The weekend and took away the Audrey. Look what happened to Beverly. 3 members of Sisters
Okay, hold on, y'all. Let
International.
me get to this next one.
Done. Here's another one.
Okay.
Armed robbers have attacked and caused severe injury to Dutch couples in the weekend and took away their 8,000 euros with 40,000 Dalasi cash in their apartment in Kaloli. Speaking to the BNN about the incident, a neighbor, ML Camera, said that the Hollandese couple were attacked by unidentified armed robbers early Saturday morning during around 4 a.m. in their apartment in Kaloli and forcefully took their 8,000 euro and 40,000 Dalasi before inflicting severe injury on their hands and the legs of the couples. The couples have started crying for help before the neighbor intervened and took the couple to the nearest hospital and reported the incident to TSU headquarters in the tourism development area, said Mr. Kamar. According to another neighbor, these couples have been coming to the Gambia for many years as tourists before establishing a charitable foundation in which they continue to help schools in needy communities. According to the couples who are recuperating from their injuries, they stop all their charitable works in the Gambia, but will also campaign negatively to discourage other Dutch from carrying their works since their lives can be in danger. So let me clear this up for you. Let me say it what they're saying. There will no longer, this couple said they will no longer.
So basically, what this Dutch couple did, which I thought that was just like, wow, extreme. Okay. The Dutch couple was robbed. Okay. They go to Kaloli. They've been going to the Gambia for a long time. Okay. And they had set up this foundation, charitable foundation for kids, and they were robbed. They were robbed. And they were robbed like they were beaten and robbed and they were tortured. I mean, I'm not going to say tortured, but they were, they were, got cut on their legs and hands, it sound like. So what they said they were going to do, not only were they not going to invest in Gambia anymore, they were not going to have their charitable organization over there. They were going to tell other Dutch people who wanted to donate and start charities in the Gambia not to do so because it was not safe. Yeah. So they're going back telling people do not come over here and invest because it is not safe. So they're going to that extreme, but we're going to, the Sisters International is going to no extreme. They're not telling us it. Well, yeah, they're going to an extreme of keeping the information to themselves, but they're not telling us at all. No one is saying not go to Africa. You just have to be careful, just like everyone else. You just don't lose your heart, your head, and common sense the way people make informed decisions. Yeah, you do. Yeah, they don't. They didn't care to warn us. No, they didn't. They didn't care to warn us at all. Nothing will ruin your repatriation journey more than getting robbed or sick or in. Exactly. 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 So let me see. Where's the other receipt? Let me see if that is the last one. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if that is the last one. That might be the last one. Yeah, I think that was the last one. So, yep, that was my last receipt. So, what those receipts prove to me is that these people knew and they've known that it wasn't safe for single women to be in the Gambia. But I don't understand why they didn't tell us that, y'all. Why didn't they tell us that? Why didn't they tell us that? Why didn't they tell us don't walk on the beach at nighttime? They made it seem like it's cool to walk on the beach, be on the beach anytime you want to. Why didn't they tell us that? My friend almost got robbed in Dakar, Senegal, walking down the street to a restaurant with tour guide. Ghetto instincts kicked in when she saw three men walking behind us and step up rock mode, took a cab the rest of the way. Yep, yep. That's why you got to think. You don't change your thinking because you're in Africa. But I'm just wondering, why don't you tell us this stuff? To be honest, I think I'm going to just stay where I am. Well, I'm going to still travel, but this is just I'm just shocked, honestly, y'all. The crime will ruin your tourist business in the Gambia. Yes, it will. It will. So why not tell us all this is going on? Why not? I don't understand that. They say they love Gambia so much, but they're not telling us. So we can do something about this. So somebody can say, this is what's going on. But we got to find out. We got to find out through some leaked messages. Thank God for the leaked messages. She got her, they sure got a thing for injuring with, yeah. Uh, yeah. And like I said, Veronica knew this. Why carry so much currency? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they needed it for their organization. But it's hard to get money over there too. Because it's hard to get money. That's another thing. You can't, you think you can just go leave some of my money in the bank and go, no, you can't do that. Because every time you do that, you're going to have trouble getting the rest of your money out of the bank. This last time I was over there, I had so much trouble getting my money. I was over there 2 days with no access to my money. That was driving me crazy because I want my money. I don't want somebody else's money. I want my money, people. And I couldn't get to it. And that's something else that you have to deal with that nobody, they tell you about it a little bit, but they don't tell you about it a lot of bit. And that's a big old issue over there. White people warn their people or scold our scold people, moms the word. Mom's the word. This is one of the reasons why I don't have a lot of black folks I trust. They are not trustworthy. No, Sisters International, in my opinion, are not trustworthy. Anybody who sits on this type of information is not trustworthy. I like to travel, but it's more difficult. Well, yeah, it is. It's very difficult when you have kids. And Mr. Johnson said, maybe maybe we're maybe where they come from, crime is just part of the course, and they don't feel. Yeah, but There are African American women inside of that group, and they didn't tell us either. Nobody in that group thought enough to tell us, except one person who leaked the information to me. And this was months ago. This stuff isn't new. This stuff was leaked months ago. No, I'm sorry, it was leaked to me recent, but it happened months ago. Months ago. So this has been going on a while. So I don't understand why people aren't telling us these things. I don't understand. And yes, you have to keep your currency because ATMs and etc. No, they're not reliable. So you can't depend on any of that stuff. It was months ago. Let me look at this one. It was months ago. So I'm not sure why people are not letting us know. I see more women going over there, more families going over there, packing up everything, going over there, and nobody's warning them about the safety concerns over there, except for the State Department. And the Gambian officials warn you, the police over there warn you. No Black Americans in the Gambia warn either. Anyone warn either. All they say is leave America. Yeah, the illusion and move to Africa. Never remember any warnings from them. They paint a picture like Gambia is paradise. Yeah. But as you can see from the receipts that I just gave you, Gambia is not paradise. No place is paradise. Everywhere you go, you got to use wisdom and you got to use caution. And why are they making us think when you go to Gambia, you're safe and you're really not? I don't know. Are people? Yes. I don't think as much as before, but I've seen some people, like new people on YouTube, who are moving there, who are buying land there. And I'm like, oh, so y'all don't believe nothing we said. So it's just these people that just don't believe us. And they're young, families. So they just got to go through it. Women, still single women going over there. Because they're believing what these people are telling them. They're believing what these people are telling them. Half of the AA in the Gambia are hiding from the law. I believe that. I believe that. I wish I just had information to prove that. But look, you guys, that's all we have. That took us an hour and 41 minutes. That wasn't bad. So look, go ahead and replay the video. Leave your comments. Listen to it again. Leave your comments. And we're going to keep talking about this. We're going to keep the conversation going. I think this comment was already up there. We're going to keep this conversation going. And I'm going to go and watch this replay and tell you what I think. But that's what I think so far, people. That's what I got. These are all the stuff that was coming to me. And I said, I cannot sit on this information. I cannot sit on this. I got to release this stuff because women need to know. You got to be very careful when you go to the Gambia. You got to be very careful when you go to Africa, period. You can't believe what people are telling you. You cannot believe what Sisters International are telling you because they are lying to you. And I just gave you proof that they're lying to you and they're hiding information from you. The word says, my people are destroyed from lack of knowledge. And that is so true. That is so true. That is so very true. We are being destroyed in the Gambia because we lack knowledge about what is going on in the Gambia. The Gambian government looks to be coming down on their own people. They are. They're going to have to. That is going to change. It is. It's going to change the dynamic. Also with the repats, with a little bit more than the law. It will. See, the government is not going to tolerate this because they know it's going to impact the tourists. So they're going to come down on the people who are doing this. They really are. So it'll be safe again soon, but they just got to go through this period. The period of uneven development, people, this is just development. This is development. This is what happens when nations develop. Crime just gets out of control, but the government's going to reel it back in. It's going to be safe again in the Gambia. I'm telling you. Thanks, Kiki. Kiki. People need to know how to function when they exactly. I'm not saying don't go to the Gambia. I'm just saying when you go to the Gambia, keep your guard up. Don't go over there by yourself. Don't go over there free spirited, really nilly, trusting every. No, go with somebody you know and make sure that person knows Gambia. Now we know we can't eat at the restaurant. The government, right? The government is coming down on people because no, they don't want it to impact tourism, and they know it will. They know it will. So they're gonna stop it. Just give them time. Oh, hit the like butter button. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and for watching. Now I'm going to go lay down because I'm tired. Oh, and time go back tonight so we get 1 more hour of sleep. But y'all know this is the last time we're going to have daylight savings. We're just going to stay like this. So I'm going to enjoy my 1 more hour of sleep. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. And we're going to continue. Like I said, I have one more video about Veronica. And we're going to talk about was it the jealousy that got Veronica. And then we're going to talk about all the facts. 1 million, 100,000 million from the, oh, wow. They got that much money? Yeah, so they got to do, when you get that much money, you got to do things with that much money. You know, you got to. So they got to clean up that crime over there, and they're going to. Trust me, I have a master's in the government. They're going to get it right. They're going to get it right. Yeah, yeah, an extra hour. All right, y'all. Oh, thank you. I plan on resting well. All right, y'all. Y'all take care, and I will see y'all next week. All right, take care.